So we're gonna keep you nice and warm up here, Alison. And we're gonna unveil Abigail. When did you find out it was a baby girl?
I don't know.
Oh, neat. Because when we first were massaging, we didn't know it was a girl. I think we've got her oil back there on the stove. Great. One for me, one for you.
Beginning of February, yeah.
In your second trimester?
Yep.
And it was an ultrasound?
Yep.
And how did they know it was a little girl?
They zoomed in and she had 3 little lines.
3 little lines. That's
Yep.
how you can tell.
Yep.
Oh, that's neat. Okay. Okay, so do you want to tell me how to do the abdominal massage? Here we come, Abigail. Here's your dad coming.
Nope.
Okay, you pick one stroke, I'll pick the next.
I'm the trainer. Or trainee, I should say.
Okay, and you can just be a little lighter. And you can be more around the outer edge. That's it. Because it's all down here that we want. That's lovely. Yeah. And that's an overhanded palmar kneading. Now, say, Niko, there was somebody else who was you were going to teach, like Pauline or anybody else in the family. So you would do it, then you'd let the other person get in like this and do it, and then you get in again.
Okay.
And then sometimes the other way that I teach is I'll come around and you just keep going, and you just tell the person to put their hands on yours. You know, whoops, I'm all mixed up. Okay, let's see if I can learn. There we go. There we go. Great.
Skip over.
So, yeah, that kind of thing. So let me see if I can show how to do that. You put your hands on mine. Okay, so this one goes around all the time. And then this one would do the hop over kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And around the outer edge like you're doing. Perfect. Yeah. And then, what do you call this one?
Fingertip kneading.
Exactly. Reinforced fingertip kneading. And where would you start?
Start down here over
Yep.
by the ascending colon.
Yeah.
And you work your way up.
Yeah, exactly. And that corner is where the small intestine and the large hook up. So it's a major corner to turn. That's lovely. It looks like you've practiced way more than you're admitting.
Not really.
No, that's good. That's very good. So, you know, I was thinking it's probably good for people to get a tutorial once a semester, once a trimester, you know, because then the person's hooked in. Instead of just teach one at the very beginning and then expect that they're going to keep doing it. I think that that would be a better way to do it. Lovely. And then where would you linger when you're doing that one?
Up at the top, just underneath the rib cage.
Yeah. And do you know what those corners are called? Starts with an F. Flexures. And these are 4 flexures here. That's a good one. And then this one on the far side is our most important, the descending colon. And that's because sometimes the way the baby is, it's easy to get constipated. So when you go down that side, it really helps move the contents of the colon because they're not as easily stimulated by hip movement, by people walking, but the more you can get in the pool and not so much swim as just do like a walking in water or running in water, any of that kind of thing to mobilize your hips. The more you can keep your hips mobilized, the better. Yep, and down in there. Just the same as baby massage. We do this right away to keep the tummy moving. Great. And then I finish off with that overhanded palmar again, Niko. Okay. You got it. You got a nice touch. That's lovely. Oh, why don't we do the one underneath too? Okay. So this one is where I try and reach together.
Okay.
Underneath there. And then once I'm under, I really take my time coming out so I can lift and let her back, ease up the tension there. So I do it 3 times, like here, here, and here. So try that and see if you can do the diaphragmatic one, which is a little high. That's it. That's good. And you get way under. Yeah. And did your fingertips meet in the middle?
No.
Okay.
Her shoulders are pressing down really good right now.
Good, good. That's good.
I think I need a little bit more oil too.
Actually, if you don't, it's better. Yeah, because you have more grip and she won't slide away from you as easily. So just go slower And that will accommodate the friction. There you go. Did you meet in the middle?
Yes.
It looked like it. Yep. And the slow as you go out, the better. How's that? Isn't that relieving?
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely. And then the lower back is probably the one that gets you the most effect. And even a little lower. There you go. Yep. Yep, and then take your time getting out of there.
You okay?
Yep,
Great. How's that for slow, Alison?
that's good.
That's great. And all of those moves are very relieving to lower back tension when people are pregnant. That's perfect. Yay.